Hi everyone, we're standing in front of our beautiful Fraser fir tree that Robert just bought. It's covered with lots of decorations, especially foxes, and we just want to wish you all a safe and healthy Christmas season.
And we've attached our favorite Christmas story to the end of this wish called Harvey Schlumpenberger's Christmas Present. And we recommend that you share the story with your family. It's good for all ages, and try to figure out the mystery.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yes.
And
have a great day.
Merry Christmas.
This is Beach Baby Bob back with another great story. And today's story is a fabulous, fabulous Christmas story. I know you're going to like it. It's called Harvey Schlumpenberger's Christmas Present. Relax, sit back, and enjoy the Christmas story. Ho, 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 holy cats! Whoa! Hello, boys and girls! You know who I am. Yes, I'm Santa Claus. I'm all out of breath. Your Beach Baby Bob told me that you wanted to hear the Harvey Schlumpenberger story. Well, I'd be glad to tell you the Harvey Schlumpenberger story. Now you just listen up very closely, because this is what happened on that Christmas Eve when I was delivering all those presents. Well, it was a very, very special Christmas that year. It was so clear out, I didn't need all my reindeers. I only needed 2 of them, so I picked the 2 that I knew could get the job done. I picked Rudolph because he had a shiny nose, and just in case the weather got bad, he could shine the way. And I picked Olive the other reindeer. Right, so there were just 2 of them. And we had flown all over the world. I had my sled attached to the 2 reindeer. I was driving along through the sky, going to all the countries, looking for all the good boys and girls, giving them their presents. No problems. We just, before the sun came up, came into the North Pole, and I noticed that my reindeer were very tired, so I thought, well, I'll park the sled, take them into their bedroom, get them a little hot chocolate, and tuck them into bed. They were tired. They worked really hard pulling the sled. I was kind of tired too. Well, once I got them into their bed, I noticed that Olive wasn't feeling very well. So I thought, well, I'll take her temperature. And you know, it was a little high. She needed some sleep. So I shut off her light, and I told Rudolph to shut his nose off. And I left the room very quietly and went back into my bedroom. I was in my pajamas, getting ready for bed, when I noticed my sack. There's my sack. It had a bulge in it. I thought, what? There should be no bulge in my sack. And I looked in, and there was 1 present left. 1 present. And I thought, oh no, I forgot to go to Harvey Schlumpenberger's house at the top of Roly-Poly Mountain, far, far away, and give him his present. I thought, oh, this is disastrous, because Harvey only gets 1 present at Christmas time, and that's the one I give him. Oh, what will I do? I'll have to deliver it before the sun comes up, but I can't use Olive because she's sick, and I can't use Rudolph because he's already asleep. So I thought, I'll just take it myself. Maybe somebody will help me get there in time before the sun comes up. So I got the present, and I got my boots back on and my coat, and I started to walk across the ice. And I was walking quite a ways until I met a man with an airplane. And I said, excuse me, sir, I'm Santa Claus, and I forgot to give Harvey Schlumpenberger, the little boy that lives at the top of Roly-Poly Mountain, far, far away, his 1 and only present. Can you help me? He said, sure, Santa, hop in the plane. So we got in, we put our seat belts on, and we flew up into the sky. Boy, it was fun. I just loved being up in the air. And we were going along at a nice pace, you know, no problems, when all of a sudden it started to snow. Well, there hadn't been any snow that night. I was lucky, but now the blizzard had arrived. It was blowing big, huge chunks of ice I thought we were going to crash. So the pilot, the man with the airplane, he said, I have to land, Santa, because we're going to crash if I don't land. I can't see, there's so much ice and snow and wind blowing. So we landed on, well, it was a flat area, lots of snow, and the plane just came to a sudden halt. And he said, Santa, you'll have to get some other way to Roly-Poly Mountain. See you later. So I got out of the plane and I was walking along and I met a man, believe it or not, with a motorcycle. And I said, hey, excuse me, sir, I'm Santa Claus. I had to take this one present to Roly-Poly Mountain, far, far away, and Harvey Schlumpenberger is waiting for it, I'm sure. Can you help me? He said, well, hop on the back of my motorcycle. So he revved it up, brum, brum, and away we went. Well, I had never ridden on a motorcycle before, so I was holding on for dear life. And we were skidding along the ice, going about 100 miles an hour, or 100 kilometers an hour. I don't know, but we were really moving. And all of a sudden, the motorcycle started to slide back and forth, side to side, and we both slid right into a drift. And the motorcycle went boom and died. I thought, oh my goodness, thank goodness we were wearing a helmet. We took the helmets off and the man said, can't help you anymore, I gotta fix my motorcycle. Good luck. So I started to walk again, and then I spotted, if you would believe this, I don't know, I spotted a man and a woman skiing. And they were having a great time in the snowstorm. And they were going down this hill, and I thought, hey, Mr. Man, Miss Woman, can you help me? So they stopped, they waited till I caught up to them, and they said, well, you must be Santa Claus. We can tell you're Santa Claus. I said, yes. Well, I was delivering my presents tonight, and I forgot to give the one and only present that Harvey Schlumpenberger gets. And Harvey Schlumpenberger lives at the top of Roly-Poly Mountain, far, far away. And I got to get there before the sun comes up. Can you help me? And the man said, sure. And the woman said, sure. And they stood beside each other with their skis on their feet. And they told me to put one foot on the back of the man's ski and the other on the back of the lady's ski and hold on to their belts. And I thought, okay, I don't know about this. So they pushed off and down the hill we went, and we were really going fast. We were having a blast. I hadn't been skiing since I was a little boy. Well, then the moguls appeared. You know, those bumps in the snow, and we started going up and down like this over the moguls, and they were yelling, going, isn't this fun? And then all of a sudden, snap! The man and the woman's ski that I was standing on snapped in half. And we went flying in the air, and I landed in a big giant drift. Thank goodness, because the two people, the man and the lady, they landed in a tree, and they were way up there, and they couldn't get out. And they said, Santa, don't worry about us, we'll get out. You get on to Roly-Poly Mountain with that one present that you have left and make Harvey Schlumpenberger a really happy boy. We heard, because they had heard about Harvey Schlumpenberger, they said, we heard that he had been a really good kid all year long and he deserved that present. So I thought, oh my goodness, I gotta go fast. So I was going along, and then there was the Roly-Poly Mountain in front of me. It had big, huge rocks for cliffs, and it was very steep, and I thought, I gotta climb up, but I don't know how to do it. And then I spotted the mountain climber, and he was coming down the mountain. He had a big rope. He was hanging from a rope, and I yelled up, mountain climber, I'm Santa Claus. I have one present left for Harvey Schlumpenberger, the little boy that lives at the top of Roly-Poly Mountain. Can you help me? Can you get me up there? And he went, sure can, Santa. Grab a hold of the rope. So I held onto the rope, and he started to hoist me up and pull and pull and pull until I was halfway up the mountain. And then he climbed a little higher, and then he pulled, and I was holding on for dear life, and he finally got me to 3/4 of the way to the top. Now, why, you might think, would I want to climb this mountain? Well, I knew that Harvey Schlumpenberger lived at the top of Roly-Poly Mountain in a little tiny house. So anyway, I said, hurry up, I think the sun's coming up. And the man pulled and pulled, and then the rope broke. Thank heavens I was holding on to a cliff, and I was holding on with dear life. And I thought, oh my goodness gracious. And he didn't fall off the mountain, but the rope went right down to the bottom. And I thought, I don't know how he's going to get down the mountain or up the mountain, but I'm heading to the top. Hey man, hey mountain climber, can you help me get up the mountain? He said, sure, just do it like this. And he showed me how to climb the cliff, the jagged rock edges, and I made it to the top of Roly-Poly Mountain. I thought, whoo, that was a lot of work, but I still had the one present in my hand. I went up on top of the roof of Harvey Schlumpenberger's house. I went down the chimney. Now that's magic. I'll tell you another time how I do that. I got into Harvey Schlumpenberger's bedroom, and he was kind of, well, he wasn't awake, but he was kind of restless. He was moving around, you know, and I think he was going to open his eyes any minute because the sun was just starting to come up over the horizon. So I put the one and only present that Harvey Schlumpenberger gets from me every Christmas. Now, it's not the same present, but this is the present. And I put it at his bedside. And then did I get out of there in a hurry. Up the chimney I went. Down the mountain I went. That was really a lot of fun too, because I found a special slide on the one side of the mountain and I slid all the way down. I could never have climbed up the slide, but it was a great deal of fun sliding down. When I got to the bottom of the mountain, I saw a train. I took the train for a little bit. I got off the train, then I saw a boat. I took the boat for a ride. Then I got off the boat. I took a skidoo for a ride. It was great fun. I even got on roller skates, and I put roller skates on. And finally, I saw in the distance the North Pole. And I thought, oh, my bed. The sun was just coming up. I thought I could hardly wait to get into my bed. So I went in, and you know, the reindeer were fast asleep. I know Olive was feeling better because it looked like she had gotten up while I was away and she made herself a sandwich. Yes, everything was peaceful at the North Pole. And as I climbed into my bed, I thought, Harvey Schlumpenberger will just be waking up. And the present that I gave him will be sitting at the foot of his bed. And he'll be opening it up. What do you think Harvey Schlumpenberger wanted this particular Christmas more than anything in the whole wide world? It fits in a box about this big. I'll let you think about that. This is a really good boy. He would do anything to help his parents, his friends, anybody. He would help anybody that needed help. And he had no money. He lived at the top of Roly-Poly Mountain, far, far away. What would he want Santa to bring him for Christmas that would fit into this box? You think about that. See you later. Oh, wait a minute. I should show you the book one more time. Here it is. It's called Harvey Schlumpenberger's Christmas Present. And John Birmingham is the man that wrote the story, and he drew all the pictures too. Harvey Schlumpenberger's Christmas Present. Maybe I can show you Harvey. There he is, holding his present as the sun came up. Yep. Anyway, you think about what's in that box. Write Santa a little letter and tell him what you think it was. See you next Christmas, and be good.